This is now the third time I'm recording this message. But you have changed the game, so congratulations. You have changed the game. You have raised the bar. It's giving me Simone Biles kind of vibes. I think that's her name, the gymnast. And if I understood correctly, at some point in her career, they quite literally had to change the rules to make it more fair for her competitors because she annihilated everybody with so much love and respect. And yeah, congratulations. So let's get back to the beginning of the reading. It started off with me talking about the scene from Shrek where Donkey and Shrek were walking through the sunflower fields, and they're talking about how Shrek's layered like an onion. And then Donkey's like, what about a parfait? I love parfaits. But you're a person that's layered like an onion, and because you are so layered, and because you can see from all layers, not even layers that you have experienced personally, but you listen so intently to people talking about their experiences that you can add those layers into your lens. You're one of those people that you don't have to, shedding is definitely a thing. But you're one of those people that doesn't have to experience it to be able to understand it. Now you have experienced plenty, but you're also one of those people that can listen to people's experiences and understand it and empathize with it. So then you can continue to advocate for others with those similar experiences. And so you can see everything from all of these different lenses, which is what makes you so very special. You can see the world from such a unique, this was in reverse, but you see the world from such a unique perspective that people don't understand it. And you look through all lenses. See how he's looking through his little telescope? Then I also see you looking with your eyes, looking through a camera, looking through your phone, looking at it from different perspectives. You can do it all. And people don't understand your dreams because it's so layered and because it's not self-serving. It's so your dreams are actually the exact opposite. Most of your dreams actually have nothing to do with you and your reality, which is why you're so special and which is why you've changed the game. But another layer to this reading is the fact that you have such amazing dreams and you're so layered and you're so special that people don't understand you, and by extension they also don't know when or how to help you because they just don't get it. They see you showing up with love and kindness and doing all of this stuff to help others that they don't even think that they need to help you because you don't look like what they look like when they need help. When they need help, they're beat down and they're sad and they're whatever. And that's not a judgment. That's probably what most people look like when they need help. You, on the other hand, have never had the opportunity to fall apart. Falling apart was never an option. So you always had to keep it together. And so even in those moments that you needed the most help, you didn't look like it. You didn't act like it. You didn't go to work and you're not like a jackass because you had a bad day at home. No, you're one of those people that nobody knows when you're having a bad day. And because of that, you're about to be receiving a very cleansed new path. You have the Fool. Now, this is my Black Cat Tarot deck, and this is from the only card I can think of that has a white cat in it. It's this new path that you're going on is so cleansed and fresh and new that you're going into the light. And you're going into the light because you spent all of this time being lonely, by MGK is on. You spent all of this time being lonely and going inward, going into hermit mode. With this Ten of Swords, you knew that the only way out was in. All of these signs say exit in various languages. And so you knew the only way out of these patterns, of this reality, was to quite literally walk into all of your pain. And hearing walking into the flames, you knew that the only way to get what it is that you deserved, you had to walk into the flames. And now they're showing me Khaleesi when she walks into the flames to get her eggs. And so you came out purified. You walked into the flames. You came out purified with what it is that you are asking for, or you will be getting it very, very soon. The thing is about what you're about to get is that you need to make sure to keep it very, very, very close to the chest. You have the Three of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands, because there are going to be people around you that you thought loved and supported you or whatever, and they do, but their ego is about to get in the way when you get this blessing. And so you don't want their jealousy to impact anything that you've got going on. Even if it's just you don't want them to kill your vibe. Because I'm hearing because you changed the game, because you set the bar so high, what you're about to receive is going to cause internal conflict that they might not even understand. And it has nothing to do with you, where they're looking at you like they don't deserve it. No. They're like, yeah, they deserve it. They've been working hard, but I've been working hard, and why don't I deserve it too? It's going to be that kind of vibe where it's not like, I mean, there are going to be people who are like, they don't deserve it. They didn't do anything. But like, I'm not talking about those people. Even the people that are like, woo! There's going to be this huge part of them that they're like, but why not me? I thought I was working hard. I thought I did the work. And so they're going to then project that energy onto you. Because, oh, I forgot. You've got the Four of Wands here. You've got some sort of communication of some sort of success or celebration or wish coming true, coming towards you. And you just don't want anybody like killing that vibe, friend. Because like they're going to be jealous that you get this communication. And again, it's not in the way that they don't think you're deserving. It's just in the way that like they think they're also deserving. And they're about to be shown that they didn't do as much work as they thought that they did. And I'm not saying that these people didn't do hard work and that they didn't do some work. I'm hearing like they did. Your average person your average person who does a lot of work, it's here. And so they did this. They did a lot of work for your average person. But you, off the screen, off the charts, okay? You took it to a new extreme. And so they had to raise the bar. They had to raise the bar because you changed the game. And that's why this blessing is going to come in the way it is, because you changed the game. And so God, Spirit, the universe has to change the way you're blessed too. It's going to be very, very special. There's this sense of like your guardian angel has always been following you, floating around you, protecting you from this hate, protecting you from the projections that people put onto you. Because I think you're so like kind and sweet, and I don't even want to say naive, but like just like there's an energy of like you're just not really paying attention to others in that same way, and like you don't even understand how many people are looking at you sideways, and that's fine. Let them. You're probably like you get it anyway, so like you're not bothered by it. But I'm hearing like you found a way to kind of just find a level of acceptance of like, I created the reality I've been living in, and I'm not saying you deserved it, but that you contributed to it, right? And you learned those lessons, and you found a level of acceptance to understand that like you contributed to the things that were happening to a degree. Even if it was just not dealing with your mental health or not saying no or whatever, you learned those lessons. You've figured it out, and to an extreme that people won't understand until they see it play out in your reality. You're going to help people understand by existing. But also by extension, like I said, like there's going to be all of those people who like support you, but are also going to be very conflicted about you winning and them like not getting a big win because they're scared. They're going to be shown, hey, you did good, so here's a prize, 818 on the timer. But also at the same time, like your prize isn't huge because you didn't do enough work to look at yourself. You didn't do enough work to figure out what's causing this fear and this pain and this anxiety and like all of this stuff. You did more of the surface level stuff and went a little deeper, but like when I say you went deep, you went deep. You went so like the deepest is what I'm hearing. And so it's just like people are afraid to do that, and people are afraid to take solitude to the extreme that you did, and they're going to have to do that. They're going to have to face themselves. That's the point of hermiting and solitude, is facing yourself, facing your demons. And you're going to show everybody how much it pays off. But also, it's going to be a little upsetting to them because some people aren't ready to face their reality, but it doesn't matter. But anyways, back to you. You're about to be so freaking blessed because you did this. You are the magician and you are the star. You alchemized everything negative that came to you. You took it. You didn't put it back on other people. You didn't return to sender. You absorbed it and you alchemized it into something that works for you. You were also a person that as much as you received, you gave. You understood the balance, that your light was something that created life. Your light creates life, but then you also know how to give and take in a way that pours into other people and helps for the greater good. And so because of that, you will be blessed with so much. Okay? I hope this helps. I know they didn't want this to get out, but you changed the game. Congratulations. Let people be mad, okay? Congratulations.